Have you ever felt like everything in your life is falling apart at the exact same time? What if I told you that's not bad luck? It's the universe testing you. We all go through moments that feel impossible to carry. Maybe you've lost a relationship you thought would last forever. Maybe your job feels unbearable, or nothing you touch seems to go right. Most people think these are random setbacks. But what if they're not random at all? What if every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer was the universe pushing you, shaping you, and testing you before giving you exactly what you asked for? Today, we're diving into the real signs that the universe is testing you. And trust me, you don't want to miss these. Because once you see the pattern, you'll never look at your struggles the same way again. So, how do you know if the universe is testing you? Let's start with something we've all experienced. When life suddenly gets uncomfortable. Think about it. You're moving along in life, maybe feeling stable, maybe even a little too comfortable. Then, out of nowhere, chaos strikes. People walk away. Plans collapse. You start questioning yourself, your future, and everything in between. It feels cruel in the moment. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Growth rarely happens in comfort. And the universe knows this. So, when it needs to prepare you for the next level, it shakes things up. It takes away the crutches. It removes the comfort zone. You ever seen a caterpillar inside a cocoon? From the outside, it looks like suffering. That little thing is struggling, pushing, fighting against resistance. But without that fight, it would never grow wings. If someone cuts open the cocoon too early, thinking they're helping, it destroys the butterfly. It needed the test. That's exactly what happens with us. Everything seems to go wrong at once. Have you ever noticed how problems never arrive politely one at a time? They show up like uninvited guests at a party, together, loud, and inconvenient. Your car breaks down the same week, you get sick. Your boss suddenly criticizes you more than ever. A friend you thought had your back? Gone. It feels like a storm cloud has parked itself over your head. Here's the truth. The universe often stacks challenges on purpose. It's not because it hates you. It's because pressure creates strength. Think of it like the gym. Muscles don't grow without resistance. Life works the same way. When everything goes wrong at once, it's usually the universe asking, will you give up now or will you rise stronger? Feeling stuck or lost. This one hits hard. Maybe you're scrolling your phone for hours, zoning out, thinking, what am I even doing with my life? Nothing excites you. Nothing feels clear. You're floating, directionless. That's not laziness. That's a spiritual pause button. The universe sometimes stops all momentum, so you're forced to reflect. You see, being lost is uncomfortable, but it's also powerful. It's the space where you ask deeper questions. It's where clarity is born. Think about the moments in your life when you truly grew. Chances are, they didn't come when you were comfortable. They came when you were lost, searching, desperate for meaning. The universe tests you by withholding direction until you create your own. People start leaving your life. This one hurts the most. You thought certain people would be in your story forever, but suddenly they're gone. Sometimes through conflict, sometimes just drifting away. And at first, you fight it. You chase. You wonder what you did wrong. But the truth is, not everyone is meant to stay in every chapter of your life. The universe removes people for your protection, for your evolution. Sometimes it knows what you don't, that someone's energy is holding you back, or their season in your story has simply ended. Here's the test. Will you cling to what's gone, or trust that space is being made for something better? Facing the same lessons over and over. Ever feel like life is stuck on repeat? Same toxic relationships, same money struggles, same patterns of self-doubt. That's no accident. Until you learn the lesson, the universe will keep handing you the same test, just in different disguises. Like a teacher who won't let you move on until you pass the exam. If you keep attracting unavailable partners, the universe is testing your boundaries. If you keep losing money, the universe is testing your discipline. If you keep doubting yourself, the universe is testing your confidence. When you finally pass the test, the pattern breaks. Sudden delays and detours. Have you ever set your heart on something, only to have it delayed again and again? Maybe it's your dream job, a relationship, or even a creative project. No matter how hard you try, doors just won't open. Most people give up here. They assume it's a sign that they're not meant for it. But what if the opposite is true? Delays aren't denials, they're redirections. The universe isn't saying no, it's saying not yet. Sometimes you're ready for the dream, but the dream isn't ready for you. Picture this. You're running late, frustrated because traffic is insane, but the delay kept you from being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Life's delays often protect you in ways you'll never see. That's the test. Can you stay patient when timing doesn't match your plan? Temptations return stronger than ever. Here's a sneaky one. Right when you decide to level up, eat better, focus, cut off toxic people, the old temptations come knocking. That ex suddenly texts you. That bad habit suddenly looks appealing again. That shortcut that could undo all your progress pops into your head. Why? Because the closer you are to a breakthrough, the stronger the resistance. The universe tests your discipline by putting old chains in front of you, just to see if you'll wear them again. It's like a video game. The closer you get to the treasure, the harder the bosses get. Forced to face your biggest fears. Sometimes, the universe puts you face to face with the very thing you've been running from. Afraid of being alone? Suddenly you're left alone. Afraid of failure? Suddenly you lose the job. Afraid of speaking up? Suddenly life puts you in a situation where silence costs you more than words. It's brutal. It feels cruel. But the only way past fear is through it. Every time you confront the fear and survive, it loses power over you. That's how the universe strengthens you. Not by removing the fear, but by forcing you to walk through it until it no longer defines you. Everything feels uncertain. You wake up with more questions than answers. Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I risk it? Should I wait? The uncertainty eats at you because humans love control. But tests are meant to take control away. They strip you of certainty, so you learn to trust instead. Faith isn't built when everything is clear. Faith is built when nothing makes sense. Uncertainty isn't a punishment, it's an invitation. Isolation and loneliness, one of the hardest tests, is when it removes almost everyone from your life. Friends seem distant. Even family feels like they don't understand you. It's painful, but here's the hidden side. It's where transformation happens. Think of a seed in the soil. From the outside, it looks buried, forgotten, surrounded by darkness. But that's where life begins. Your loneliness isn't punishment, it's incubation. The universe pulls you away from noise so you can hear your own voice again. Unexpected loss. Maybe you lost a job, a relationship, or someone you loved. Loss is the sharpest test of all. It forces you to face questions about life, purpose, and meaning that nothing else can. The universe doesn't cause every loss. Sometimes life just happens. But the test lies in how you respond. Will you close your heart forever? Or will you allow loss to expand your capacity for love, compassion, and strength? Beliefs are challenged. Sometimes everything you thought you knew stops making sense. The beliefs you trusted, they suddenly feel shaky. At first, terrifying. But the universe isn't destroying your beliefs. It's rebuilding them on stronger ground. Growth often means unlearning, shedding old skin, dropping outdated stories. Tests that shake your beliefs are opportunities to seek truth for yourself. Repetition of triggers. Certain things trigger you over and over. Every time someone ignores you, you spiral. Or criticism shuts you down. That's not random. That's the universe highlighting the wound you still haven't healed. It's like holding up a mirror. Every trigger says, this is where you still need to grow. Until you face it, the same trigger will keep showing up in different disguises. The story of the blacksmith. A young apprentice once asked a master blacksmith why he kept putting iron into the fire, hammering it, and then back into the fire. The master said, each time I put it through the fire, the weak parts burn away. Each time I hammer it, it becomes stronger, until one day it's unbreakable. That's what the universe does with us. Tests are the fire, challenges are the hammer, and little by little, we are forged into something stronger. Climax/key moment. If your life feels like chaos right now, understand this. You're not broken. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. Every setback is pressure. Every delay is shaping. Every heartbreak is chiseling away false layers, so the real you can finally emerge. The version of you on the other side of this test is wiser, stronger, and freer than you can imagine. So the next time life gets unbearably hard, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this preparing me for? Because the test is never random. The test is the doorway. Conclusion/summary. The universe tests us in ways that feel unfair, overwhelming, and painful. But these tests aren't meant to break you. They're meant to make you. If everything seems wrong at once, it's pressure shaping your strength. If you feel stuck, it's reflection teaching clarity. If people leave, it's space being made for what's better. If life repeats lessons, it's growth forcing awareness. If fear, uncertainty, or loss arrive, it's courage, faith, and resilience being forged. Every test is an opportunity. Every struggle is a teacher. Every moment of pain is preparing you for a life far beyond what you imagine. Trust it, flow with it, pass the test, and watch the universe reward the version of you that shows up ready.